Episode 21. Brioche is still trying to clean up the mess that Ivor left, but these doors aren't moving an inch, they're just too heavy. I guess Ivor is built different. And Krem isn't helping at all. Krem's apparently too good to do physical labor, now that they have a fancy new haircut. Well, that's fine. We don't want him to get a single hair out of place. You're fine just the way you are. You will be doing battling, though. So I guess to continue our path of getting everything, like exploring all these paths, I guess we'll go to the right, then the left on both paths, and then up. And then all the way over to this side. Then we continue. And I think we should actually continue with Paprika. Okay, never mind. The first Pokemon that we encountered down here that we can't actually do a super effective move against with Paprika. Are we cursed? Did we get cursed? I think we are cursed. Switch out, in case we're cursed. And that's like a poison ghost, so it would be bad for Garnish too. Oh, no. Meant to dodge there. We don't really have to fight everyone. We do want to catch this though. That's a water dragon. We really get to use the dive ball, I guess. At least I really find an opportunity to think to myself, this would be great for this Pokemon aesthetically. I guess it works on any water type, basically. And I guess sometimes maybe an ice type. Aesthetically anyway. Then that'd be too easy if we only ever use it on like water types or something. Okay, so we can't actually go up this way. Weird. I guess we have to like create a path later or something. Or we can enter from another location maybe. Then I guess we're just exploring here and here. Patrat. Don't have any fighting type moves. Really hanging on that one. We're kind of doing this for the experience, but also sort of just to clear the route. Do any moves work on this? It feels like any move works on the ice. It's weird. You'd think it'd have to be like a fire or something, or fighting, I don't know, something I can smash ice. Oh, we don't have that yet. Wait a sec. Are you leaving? You're not leaving, okay. Return. Let me think about this. It's a fire, it's a chandelier, or a chandelier. Time makes sense, because it's like old and antique. Ow. And of course dusk for a fire type makes sense, damn. Well, we'll get that back. Well, actually, as long as I keep on using these moves, they'll be easier to catch with the timer ball. That's how that works. And they're actually pretty easy to catch already. Oh, but that's because it wasn't... Okay, that one's not looking. Okay, got it. And we also got Crunch, apparently. Die though. Die to this. We have one normal move, I guess. This is also bad. Actually, wait. Most of my Pokemon are bad against this. Most of my mainstays have terrible type matchups. I should have been doing this one from the beginning. Usually I only think about my mainstays when I consider type matchups or whatever. Should be considering the entire team. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to take that one down. I guess just as a practice thing. I want to make sure that I can take down whatever Pokemon we see. Like this. Free healing. Any second now. There it goes. We're almost on par with our levels. Sherry, for some reason, is remaining in the lead. I say for some reason, like I don't know why. I just always like switch to Sherry whenever I can't think of a Pokemon to switch to. Water Dragon. Guess it would be Thunder. Oh wait, is it Dragon? I guess it's not Dragon yet, it must just be Water right now. But Thunder is bad against Dragon. That would equal it out. Part of the reason why I always switch to Sherry whenever things are going bad is that normal types don't really have any weaknesses other than fighting. And of course, Sherry also has like a lot of HP, so we don't have to worry about going down in one hit or whatever. That's like the main thing. You don't want to send in a Pokemon to go down in one hit. That'd just be the worst. Who? Where? Why? It's you. Well, too bad. I'm triggering a cutscene. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the living Pokemon. I think we're about to find her. Unfortunately, I didn't make good on my attempt to actually find the sister last episode. Would have been great if we just had one episode focused on finding the sister, but I guess we're splitting it up. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. Oh, we're still being chased. You waited after the cutscene. Well, here's your reward. It looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is. A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Brioche. Pretty sure that green thing. Let's look at all the wrong things first. You took a good look at the pale-colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. What? They look obviously different. A cluster of pipes and some valves. Nothing special about them. I guess if the pale-colored crates aren't anything special, then maybe the green thing over there isn't anything special, but I'm pretty sure it is. I have learned something important in the course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. Good, you're learning. We can't investigate this. Some old electric panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. Why would you do that? That could be a huge problem, not just for yourself, but for the people above you. Don't just randomly flip things. But it's kind of in character for Brioche, I guess. We don't know what we're doing. We're just a farmhand. Country kid. Now, I guess it's time to investigate this thing and move forward. You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. Really? You say that. We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. No sign. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Justice Punch. Okay. I guess it really wasn't the one thing. Could have sworn it was like some kind of secret wall hidden by that green machine. Turns out it was just a green machine. That's odd. I have smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? Could we have just walked through it if we tried to do that? Or would the game have stopped us? The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone, or something, conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls, clearly. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Rioche. So it really was nothing. Okay. And that too. The pale crates are just pale crates. Sometimes crates are just pale. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you were saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. I guess his goal is sort of the same thing as Brioche's. Ivor wants to destroy all of the wild zones and make it so that everyone shares a space as Pokemon. And my pretend goal for Brioche too, to reach rank A, is to make everywhere a wild zone. Is there any difference between their goals? Not really. But we can pretend it's different. That they're opposite but equal, or something. I don't know how they're different, but they're different. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. Brioche, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Brioche. I think that was the same, and that's the same. I think. Was that the same? If that Pokemon really is Gwen's trusted partner, is there someone else behind her disappearance? Don't know if she said that in her previous dialogue. We're gonna fight a ghost type probably. I mean, we're probably gonna fight Gwen, right? That's like the thing. I'm pretty sure. Ghost and Fire. Fairy matchup against Ghost was bad, I think. But not like terrible, I don't think. Or was it? Like they don't do super effective to Fairy, but was Fairy bad against Ghost? Well, against that Ghastly a while back, we had like the normal, not very effective, not like the 4 times not very effective, I think. Which should mean which should mean that we were only not very effective against Poison, which we know is like the bad matchup, Poison on Fairy. So I'm pretty sure as long as she doesn't have like a Ghastly or something, we should be fine against the Ghost type, and in fact, maybe we just want to use a normal type against the Ghost type stuff. Let's actually, well actually we can use, this is why we have you on the team. Yeah, that makes sense. But we can also do like a Dark type move here, temporarily. Double Edge won't do anything on Ghost types. But we do have like this, right? And it is a plus move, even if there's no stab. There's really no point in saving. It's not like we're gonna lose anything if we fail and then have to fight again, but I don't know. It's just like a thing to do. It's instinct to do this in any RPG. Gwyn. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind this all? I want to give the wrong answer first. I feel like there is no culprit and Gwyn are the same answer, basically. There's probably just like a difference in the flavor they give you. And maybe all of these just like proceed to the next part of the conversation without putting you back on this menu. So if we only get one option, I want to say it's Chandelure. Chandelure? Do you think a Pokemon would really abduct its own trainer? Well, I mean, some of them might. I mean, our own, our best friend here. What's its name again? I'm forgetting its name. How can I forget my best friend's name? The upside down one. The funny squid Pokemon. That kind of thing. That Pokemon doesn't always, like, obey its trainer's commands, right? Like, the whole lore thing is that they sometimes hypnotize their trainers, which is basically the same thing as kidnapping them, or something. What is its name? Why can't I remember this? My friend... Mal... Began with an M, right? Malamar, right. How could I forget my friend Malamar's name? Don't tell our Malamar. And I'm forgetting its nickname too. What did I call it? Calamari. How could I forget my good friend Calamari Malamar's name? Anyway, let's get on with this. Let's think back. Okay, yeah. So it does boot you back. Then let's say it's Ivor. I think Gwyn would have reacted differently to seeing her brother just now if it were him. Alright, now here's the game. Is the wrong answer there is no culprit or Gwyn? Because I'm pretty sure at least one of them is the wrong answer. But they're probably like the same answer, I guess, so we'll say Gwyn. Excellent deduction, Brioche. Though I suppose culprit may be a bit strong. Yeah. So those two were the right answer and they just had like a difference of flavor, probably. There is no culprit would have been the more correct answer, I guess. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it, with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwyn. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth, if you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Brioche. Good luck. Frankly, I have no idea what's going on. Alright, I think we're good. Do we maybe want like Ice Fang or something? Because fire won't be good against the Chandelure, but at least ice will do something. She's gonna have other Pokemon obviously, but I guess we know she has Chandelure, so we might as well do that. Are we doing this? I'd rather not. If you won't battle, I want you all to leave. Okay, we'll do it. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. It's interesting that the ghost type trainer is doing that too. You're challenged by Gwyn of the Fist of Justice. She's also a Fist of Justice. It's weird, but it's neat. And there's Banette. Alright, fight that Banette. Give it a plus move. Alright, they blocked our heals, I guess. That's fine, we won't heal. She didn't actually do anything other than block our heal. Gourgeist, damn. Well, I guess ice is still super effective, isn't it? Almost. One more. Okay, and Swan. There's Chandelure. We are like a What are we again? Oh, she's Mega Evolving. Chandelure, Mega Evolve. Finish them. Well, I hope we're Water type too, so the fire isn't effective. We're Dark something. I think it was Dark Water. No, wait, we're Psychic Dark, that's right. Well, we'll be fine, I think. Oh, look at that. I haven't seen that yet. That's so cool. I love that. Hypnosis. Actually, get out of there. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. Give me a sec. These are pretty bad. These are pretty bad options. We got one hit in, that's fine. These are going to be not very effective on Fire Ghost. So fine, we'll just send in the usual. The one that I always turn to, even though these aren't very effective. We'll live though. Will we live? Oh, we'll live. Actually... Okay, I should have known. I should have known. Yeah, this is actually still pretty bad. Even with 3 Pokemon, she's kicking our ass. I probably should have done this from the beginning then. Even if we are bad type matchup. Didn't actually want you to stand in that, but... crap. Okay, we'll just finish it with this. Oh, what was that? What was it taking damage from? Your Pokemon shine with justice. I felt like I didn't handle that very well. The matchup was good up until I lost the 2 Pokemon that had the advantages. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these 2, Gwyn? Of course. Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios. And Brioche is a member of Team MZ. He is also the reigning Kanari Quiz Whiz. Not really, we cheated, but she doesn't know that. Oh, I see. And what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. So wow, it was actually like a targeted attack against Ivor. I really thought she would just, I don't know, want to hang out here because it's a cool place for some random ghost-type trainer to hang out. I want to call her a Goss girl, but she's not exactly Goss. I mean, ghost-type doesn't necessarily mean Goss. Though I guess Goss doesn't necessarily mean like all black or whatever. Is this Goss? It's something. Whatever. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice, and my own sister so much trouble. Yeah, this whole questline is just kind of getting an idea of how much trouble Ivor causes. Sort of. But he's a fun guy. Well, you are. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Brioche. It's true then. Brioche is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. So funnily enough, our matchup against her kind of echoes what we have on our matchup against Ivor. I mean, I guess it makes sense because the whole fighting versus ghosting is meant to be like a dichotomy. Like it was an intentional design choice. And as part of that dichotomy, there's also like the normal typing, so our normal type matchup against her was good. And it's bad against Ivor, but it also means like our fairy type matchup is gonna be good against him. Although no wait, fairy has nothing to do with ghost, so... Does it? I don't actually remember. I should really learn this. Honestly. I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable, with all the barriers and tricks the Pokémon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokémon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. But how did you get in while the water was still high? Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. Of course. It's too bad most of my Pokemon missed out on that experience. At least on the last Pokemon. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it, unless necessary. Her expansion suit, I guess it still fits even after like 5 years from X and Y. Because she is like taller now than she was back then, right? I mean, I guess it's an expansion suit. It probably expands, right? It's just like a name, I guess, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it physically expands. It's more that it expands her abilities or something, but I guess it also physically expands, probably. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'm sending him a bill for my help, okay? And for the doors, don't forget the public property. Good luck with your promotion match, Brioche. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Are we ready? Do we have the tickets? I don't remember. We do. Okay. Well, let's do that in the daytime. We'll just say we're getting a good night's rest. I guess that's gonna stay frozen forever. Because they can't lock you out of the place, and I guess you could just ice beam it again, but that'd be a sort of a hassle. Let's heal up our Pokemon first. Oh, and get this. So funnily enough, I guess our Calamari here, or no wait, I called it Calamari. I forgot his name again. It's actually Takoyaki. Sorry, my friend Malamar. So Takoyaki here is actually gonna be okay against Ivor, because it's Psychic. But it's also Dark type, which means the Fighting type moves are gonna be normal against us, because I'm pretty sure they're half effective on Psychic, even if they're super effective on Dark. This should be okay, I think. I think Fighting is actually bad against Bug and Poison. Maybe. I know it's bad against Bug, at least. And of course we can't send out our normal type. Let's change the move, though. We are a normal attacker, so not Hyper Voice. We could send out Cherie if we Mega Evolve, but I think we'd rather Mega Evolve Garnish this time. Plus we've sent out Cherie too often, haven't we? But we'll probably end up having to send out Cherie anyway, if things go as they normally go. And of course Paprika's gonna be great. We'll maybe want to start with Paprika, just as like the one to start with to sweep most of the Pokemon, hopefully, and then switch to Garnish when we want to Mega Evolve. So I think my strategy is going to be Paprika, then float between Bratwurst and Takoyaki. Takoyaki might be a little bit low level, but we can probably get some hits in there, I hope. And then finish up with Garnish, hopefully. That's the plan. Alright, and let's get some good lighting. Let's just say we're resting up after getting our asses kicked. Giving our Pokemon some downtime. And on to Ivor. Okay. That was kind of annoying with the pin there. It was like locking onto the main quest. Start with... right, Paprika. I really hope we don't get our asses kicked just because our stats are not the best that they could be if we're unevolved. We'll probably be fine. I do want to swap out before Paprika faints, just so that we get the team experience from the remaining Pokemon. I'll just have to make sure to do that, I guess. We could also send in Sherry to do a wish, even if we don't use Sherry for fighting. Okay. No, wait, I should have talked to... No, wait, we can still get the chance to talk to her if I say no here. Alright. Always gotta get the flavor dialogue. At last you've arrived. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strengths. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now Brioche, shall we begin our match? Hold on. I will wait as long as you need. Now we gotta get the flavor text. You need to beat Ivor. Okay, there's the flavor text. We're ready. And after hearing him talk about strengths, I guess I'm now deciding that the difference between Ivor's wish upon reaching rank A and Brioche's pretend wish upon reaching rank A is that Ivor wants to abolish the walls with strengths or something, but I'm saying that Brioche wants to put up the walls or whatever, like around everywhere, with kindness or something like that. Something cheesy like that. That sounds sort of main character-esque. That will put an entire wild zone around the entire city, and just get along with all the Pokemon, no strength required. That's where their visions differ, I guess. Let's do it. When, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Wait, what happens to the Rotom when the phone gets broken? I guess it just gets forced out of the phone? Probably. They, like, inhabit the appliance, right? They're not the appliance themselves. Yeah, that's how it works with, like, the other forms that Rotom can take. They inhabit the thing. That's what they are, a poltergeist. Okay. Challenger's tickets verified. You're clear to start a promotion match. Because we canonically confirmed that he's broken the phones before, so... That just made me worried about the Rotoms that were canonically broken or whatever, but it's fine. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'd like to see you try. I'm the strong one here. I'll be climbing ahead then. We're strong. Strength is power. Strength is justice. And now the actual promotion match. Oh, he's got a theme. You are challenged by Ivor of the Fist of Justice. And there's Heracross, a bug type. Wait, bug? It's very bad against bug? No, it's fine. We're doing fine. Plus Drain Kiss. Dazzling Gleam. Damn. Do a wish just because you can. Plus Draining Kiss. I don't want to do too much because it's already low on HP. Alright. We're swapping out already. Right, it's a psychic type, so this is going to be a weird matchup. It's fine though. Bug will be okay against psychic. No wait, it's only okay. I thought it would be better. Damn, that wasn't too good. Alright, things aren't going too swimmingly. We'll be fine for one more, I think. Just one more. Okay, didn't get one more. Let's send out... We'll just die in one hit if we send out one of these. But it's fine. Give us a plus wish. And Draining Kiss. And send out Paprika. Draining Kiss. Damn, the wish didn't hit. Okay, fine. Then we're doing this. Sorry, Paprika. Alright, we're all set. We know what he's sending out. I don't know what this looks like yet, though. Time to Mega Evolve, Phalanx. Justice will win the day. Oh, wow. Wait, where'd the other Phalanx come from? Or did it always look like that? Oh, we're not ready. Oops, I made a plus attack. Damn it. Crap. Heal. Crap. Crap. Damn it, I messed up the Mega Evolve. We were actually like short of a little bit of bar to Mega Evolve there. Okay. We'll be fine. We're fine. Should have done Infestation, maybe. This sucks. This sucks. Evolve. Quickly. Are we dead? I think we're dead. If only I Mega Evolve from the beginning. Synthesis. Damn, we're dead. I think it had some kind of super effective move there. You can't afford to lose this battle. You've got to try again. Did it like reset us in time or something? I think it did. Now let's try to do things a little bit differently this time. I wasted a lot of moves going back and forth, but... let's try to go back and forth a little bit less this time, and not mess up our Mega Evolution. I guess that's the first battle I've lost. RIP. Now Brioche. Shall we begin our match? Wait. Bennett is Ghost... was it Ghost Dark? If it's Ghost Dark... no wait, I'm thinking of her again. No, it's not Bennett we're fighting. What was the first one that came out? It was Heracross. If it's Bug fighting, then sending out a Bug type isn't the best move. Most of our attacks are going to be not very effective, so hold on. I guess Psychic is not great for Bug, so not bad. We could just start the same way and try to do better. I don't want to use items if I don't have to. Okay, so we canonically didn't lose the fight. This isn't like a rematch. We were sent back in time. Always a strong one, we did lose. We could have won though. If I were better. Alright, Moonblast. Plus Wish. Plus Draining Kiss. We're actually taking a lot of damage here. Damn. Okay, we're alive. Draining Kiss. Okay, that's fine. Do a light screen. Do a plus wish. Draining Kiss. And send Paprika back in. Plus Dream Kiss. Dazzling Gleam. We're in a better position now. Moonblast. Wish. Plus Dream Kiss. Dazzling Gleam. Moonblast. We made it. We're not quite ready yet, but let's try to hang on. We can just start with a reflect, hopefully. That one in the middle seems to be having trouble. Will Synthesis help you? It might be a bad move, but let's try it. Giga Drain. It's not the worst move, I guess. We're kind of in trouble, though. Our moves aren't coming back too fast. Alright, we made it. We had some foreknowledge, but I guess it's fine. We canonically won. Defeat. How incredibly unjust. It was unjust. We cheated. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. We're D now. With all the higher ranks being this involved, it kind of makes more sense now that we skipped all those lower ranks. It's almost like these guys are gym leaders even. I mean, obviously, that's the parallel. You fight a tough trainer and you get a thing. That's always been the case, but I don't know, when we were told about this whole ranking up through 26 things, I thought they'd all be like a lot shorter, but I guess this format makes sense. It gives them more character if you have longer, more involved missions for just a few ranks, and it inflates the importance of these higher ranks when there are like a dozen ranks below them or something. Plus we got the taste of the whole ranking up process from Z through V or whatever. I guess that was enough. My justice didn't prevail. It did, in a different timeline. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the Zia Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strengths. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point, but the Rotons are all fine, I'm sure. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of the dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. But please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give Brioche my thanks. As a token of my gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Bulk up. It made his Machamp like super huge during the fight. Boost attack and defense. I guess that would maybe be good on maybe Garnish. He only has some moves that do physical attack though, like the one move. Our other attacking move is going to be special attack. Maybe better on Furfrou. Although we already have Cotton Guard. I don't know how the stages work, like with defense boost or whatever. Are there stages in this system? Or is there like only one stage in general? It was a good match, Brioche. I would be honored if you would face me again. Like, do we sharply boost our defenses, or do we just boost it for a longer time if it's sharp? Next time my power will surely open my path forward. Now if you'll excuse me. Alright, mission complete. Kururu. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. We did. I would have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in a missing persons case. Were they though? Were they really a clue? They didn't feel like a clue. X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I feel like they might have said that during the actual X and Y games. Would have been like a cute thing for how they do a little bit of philosophy in these games, because they always do that with like the villains and Pokémon and something like that, I think. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokémon are totally different? But we should focus on the things we share. Exactly. That's why we're setting up a wall zone around the entire city. It'll be the point where the axes meet, or something. It could be that, or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if it's something, or if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as bad as not as hard of a pass as you gave it before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Kururu. I like these little moments every time we rank up. Just a little dinner with the gang. The next day, your alarm is going off. It never doesn't go off. Is that a Rotom? Over there, that clock. That's a Rotom. I mean, it's got like a Rotom face. It looked like it did. Good morning. No sign of Tawny or Lita just yet. At last, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. Oh, you take commissions? In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. Oh, performance sneakers. Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Tawny. Do you know where Tawny is? No, dear. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently, she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. We're in debt. Great. How much money? Like 500 Poke? 1,000? We can maybe foot, I don't know, 1,500. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello? This is Brioche, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? That's not me. We don't know who you're talking about. We were never here. Please, no need to play dumb. Let's not waste each other's time. Now I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. This is basically the Yakuza, isn't it? I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? About the money. What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Brioche? How scary. They're really hunting us down. I kind of like this. I like this turn of events. It's sort of exciting. How deep in trouble are we, exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Fururu. Don't worry, Flowet. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office, as requested. Yeah, you're right, Az. Or AZ, as I decided on... I always forget. It must be AZ. You're right, AZ. Especially since they've called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, Brioche. If they already knew where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? I'd rather not. Come on, there's no way we'll get anywhere if you're not there. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. Yeah, break us out of jail. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Sage words of advice, as always. Okay, so we're in trouble with the Yakuza now. You two will be okay, won't you? We'll see. I'm sure they won't mind if we, take a detour though, right? Because the number of wand zones has increased. I kind of expected it. I kind of expected after every rank-up match now. So the latest we did was 13, and we're up to 15, I guess. I think what we'll do is we'll do 14 now. We'll get onto the main story after 14, and do 15 in the middle somewhere. 14 seems pretty small. It's just a substation, I guess. We've been there. Just doing this to kill time in this episode, since I don't want to mix this episode with the fight against Ivor with the next plot thread. We'll start the next plot thread in the next episode. So what are we catching? And it's gonna be poison types, right? The next guys we fight against. Oh no. Fairy becomes a fairy when we Mega Evolve. So Mega Evolving with the Pokemon we have now is out of the question. And these normal types aren't really bad against Fairy, but they're not exactly great. What's good against Poison? Ground? And Psychic, right. We got Takoyaki. I gotta remember my friend Malamar Takoyaki's name, so that they're in a good mood when we actually go up against those poison types. Alright, for this one, it's the right color. I gotta get more balls though. Do I need to replace any moves here? I guess we're fine. Who's hanging out in this thing? Drillbur. We have Drillbur. Do we have Aaron? We don't. We call it Laron, but we don't have Aaron. So let's get out of here. Timer Ball again? I guess we already had one, so just a Pokeball. Premier Ball would also work, I guess. Okay, get out of here. It's kind of funny you can get hit by your own Pokemon's attacks. They don't do damage, so it's not a problem. It's funny watching yourself recoil. Now we do need that. Would be good though. I think Bratwurst might also be a good choice against the Poison team. Ultra, I guess, because it's yellow. We kind of need both of these guys, don't we? Nest? No, just Ultra. Infestation, and get out of there. For a raw type. I don't exactly have anything good here. Get out of there. I don't know, just a Pokeball. No, a Premier Ball would make sense. Damn. Well, we didn't catch it either way. Oh, that's an Alpha. I might want that Alpha. No, wait, that's a Steel type. It's also a Ground type, so this should be good. Let's get out of that, or get that out of the way. Alright, so we still need that Onyx. And even though that Alpha, or usually the Alphas don't count towards the catch list here, like that one Houndoom doesn't count towards the catch list over here. It does count towards the catch list here because there are normal Excadrills running around, but we do want to catch the Alpha. What level is it? Usually Alphas are like an extra step above. I think we're the right level though. We'll like use these lower level ones as practice, I guess. Ow. Okay, so even though they're ground, I guess Grass isn't doing good because of the Steel type matchup, I think. Ah, damn it, that's in the way. That's not fair. And we're about to faint ourselves. Okay, that guy's attacking me. How annoying. Where's that other one? Oh, it's right there. And we got that Onyx too. Premier Ball. I get these back. Oh no. God damn it. Alright, these are bad. Stop attacking me. If we Mega Evolve, it's just gonna be worse because we'd have the Fairy type. Alright, we'll use a Revive just so these guys don't come back while we're at the Pokemon Center. I still think the matchup here shouldn't be too bad. Water. If we have to switch in the middle of battle, I guess it's going to be our usual. Just Sherry. Even though these moves aren't too great. Alright, start with Mega Evolving. Reflect. And give it a Leaf Ray. Synthesis. Well, not Synthesis yet, rather. Wait until it attacks, I guess. Oh, it's doing Swords Dance a lot. Does that actually keep on raising the attack? This is the question here. We're actually good against this. Which ball, though? I should probably have thought of that before doing this. We'll be fine for a little while longer. Until we run out of Mega here. Oh no. We're actually taking a lot of damage now. One more hit. Timer. I don't know why. Timer just feels like a right fit for Excadrill, thematically. I don't know. I know why, because drills go round and round and a clock also goes round and round, the hands of the clock. That's my little excuse. Now we still gotta catch that Onyx though. We'll do that before we end the episode. I'm gonna need more potions too. Where are the Onyxes at? Oh no. Well, that's bad. Okay. Now you're pissing me off. Oh no. Well, that's great. There was another one. Well, I guess this is giving that Onyx time to respawn, both of them. Okay, another one. I can't believe this. I guess we're here to also level up, so... Oh, go around that, please. Does this guy attack? It does. Damn. I don't know who else has moves that destroy these rocks, so... Just come back. Ah, you're not gonna fit. Oh wait, you do fit. Funny. Almost nighttime. Is that Onyx back yet? Might have to wait at a bench or something. These Excadrills are back, but Onyx isn't. Yes, yes, do your animation and get out of there. Discharge. The Onyx isn't here. Maybe a timer ball for Onyx? I think Premier Ball is fine, but timer maybe makes sense too. Let's try not to go over too much on time though. Oh no, I thought you had one for me. Right, I guess they have the yellow box over them when they have it. They should just get out of our sight when they don't have the things. Kill time and make it nighttime. We could go farming for tickets, like at any point. Now that we're ready for our next rank up. I mean, not ready for it, but the point is we got Ivo out of the way, so we can't camp out on tickets anymore. Or we reach the next cap, I guess. Oh, are they not back? Or do they not spawn at night? Or this could just be not too far, or not far enough from the spawn point. Or we're not ending the episode until we get that onyx and clear out this wand zone. I hope this doesn't turn into another Santa Claus situation. Steelix had a Mega Evolution, right? I feel like most Pokemon that you find in this game were specifically chosen for their Mega Evolving prowess. So most Pokemon you find will have the answer yes if you ask, does it have a Mega Evolution? Or at least a good percentage of them. No, not back. What is this? Or do they hide in these? No? I feel like that Onyx popped out of nowhere last time. It's not here. What the hell? What the hell, actually? All these other Pokemon respawned, why not the Onyx? Do I have to, like, kill more time? They should be far enough. I really should have ended the episode by now. I don't have to do this every time. I could just pick it up on the next episode and finish up getting the Pokemon in the wand zone then. But every time I commit to this, I feel committed. I just can't let go. Maybe I should just learn to let go, I guess. But not right now. No, seriously. Where are they? What is this? I guess I just did the same thing, so... No, they do spawn here. Okay. They must have been respawning this entire time, I guess. They're actually a pretty low catch rate, so... Okay, we're good. I was going to consider using something else, just swallowing my pride so I can end the episode, but we're fine. I chose Premier Ball because it evolves into Steelix, which is metal and that's shiny. Like a gleaming Premier Ball, or something. And we can end the episode over here, I think. Hopefully the Mafia isn't too pissed with us, wasting their time as we explore the wand zone. But while we were doing that, the interest probably accumulated 5 times over. And now we owe 5 billion Poke, or something. And I guess the only way to actually know how much we really owe is to ask them in person. So we'll just have to work up the courage to walk into their building, and while we do that, that would be a good time to take a break.